పబ్లికేషన్స్ దసరా శుభాకాంక్షలతో భారీ డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తోంది. రాష్ట్రంలోనే నంబర్ 1 ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ తో 100% పూర్తి క్లాసుల్ని అందిస్తూ ఆన్లైన్ రంగంలోనే నంబర్ 1 గా రాణిస్తోంది ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్. ఇంకెందుకు ఆలస్యం, వెంటనే మీ గూగుల్ ప్లే స్టోర్ నుండి ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ యాప్ ని ఇప్పుడే డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్, సక్సెస్ కి ఏకైక చిరునామా.
ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ మీ అందరికీ దసరా శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేయడంతో పాటు విజయదశమి పండుగ సందర్భంగా ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ వారి స్పెషల్ దసరా ఆఫర్స్ అన్ని కోర్సులపై ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ టీఆర్టీ ఎస్జిటి ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 1699 రూపాయలకు మాత్రమే. తెలంగాణ టీఆర్టీ ఎస్జిటి ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ విత్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీ కేవలం 1699 రూపాయలకి మాత్రమే మీకోసం. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల తెలుగు ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 2799 రూపాయలు మాత్రమే మీకు అందించబడుతుంది. దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు కూడా ఉచితంగా అందించబడతాయి. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల మ్యాథ్స్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో 2799 రూపీస్ కి మాత్రమే మీకు అందుబాటులో ఉంటుంది. దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు కూడా ఉచితంగా అందించబడతాయి. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 2799 రూపాయలకి మీకు అందించబడుతుంది. దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు పూర్తిగా ఉచితం. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల బయాలజికల్ సైన్స్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 2799 రూపీస్ మాత్రమే. అయితే దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు కూడా పూర్తిగా ఉచితం. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల సోషల్ స్టడీస్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ విత్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీ కేవలం 2799 రూపీస్ మాత్రమే. దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు కూడా పూర్తిగా ఉచితం. తెలంగాణ గురుకుల ఇంగ్లీష్ కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 4799 రూపాయలు మాత్రమే. దీంతో పాటు పేపర్ 1 జనరల్ స్టడీస్ కి సంబంధించిన 3 పుస్తకాలు కూడా కంప్లీట్లీ ఫ్రీ. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ డిఎస్సి స్కూల్ అసిస్టెంట్ కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, తెలుగు కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, గణితం కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, సోషల్ కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, అలాగే జీవశాస్త్రం కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్ ఏ ప్యాకేజ్ అయినా సరే కేవలం 1699 రూపాయలకి మాత్రమే. తెలంగాణ స్టేట్ డిఎస్సి స్కూల్ అసిస్టెంట్ కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, తెలుగు కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, గణితం కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, సోషల్ కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్, జీవశాస్త్రం కంటెంట్ అండ్ మెథడ్స్ ఏ ప్యాకేజ్ అయినా కేవలం 1699 రూపీస్ మాత్రమే. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ గ్రూప్ 2 ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ విత్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ 1499 రూపీస్ మాత్రమే. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ అండ్ మెయిన్స్ ఎస్ఐ అండ్ కానిస్టేబుల్స్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ విత్ 9 months వ్యాలిడిటీ కేవలం 399 రూపీస్ కి మాత్రమే. తెలంగాణ గ్రూప్ 2 ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ కేవలం 1499 రూపాయలకి మాత్రమే 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీతో. తెలంగాణ గ్రూప్ 4 ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ విత్ 1 year వ్యాలిడిటీ కేవలం 899 రూపీస్ కి మాత్రమే మీకోసం. తెలంగాణ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఆఫీసర్ ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ప్యాకేజ్ కేవలం 1799 రూపాయలు మాత్రమే, విచ్ హ్యాస్ ఓన్లీ 6 months వ్యాలిడిటీ. తెలంగాణ మెయిన్స్ ఎస్ఐ అండ్ కానిస్టేబుల్ ఫుల్ కోర్స్ 9 months వ్యాలిడిటీతో కేవలం 399 రూపీస్ మాత్రమే.
Hi everybody. Okay, very good morning to everybody. Okay, today we discuss about the Indian polity. Okay na, Indian polity we will start. In Indian polity it is a very vast subject. Vast means what? It is like a ocean. So the total aspects will be there here. It is like a ocean. If we are going like there are total information we can be there. Okay na, first of all we will start with one topic, that is the Indian Constitution, Constituent Assembly. Everybody familiar, and the book is also here there, Constitution of India. Yes or no? Constitution of India is there here also book. So before going that, what is Constitution? What is Constitution? Okay na, what is Constitution? What is the word Constitution here? We are discussing Constitution. Constitution means what? A set of, what is that? A set of basic laws, a set of basic laws, rules and regulations that every country follow. Not only here country, today we are following a game, cricket. For cricket there some rules and regulations will be there. For another game, football, separate rules and regulations will be there. Yes or no? So likewise every country also will be have some rules and regulations. Understand? So those rules and regulations we will known as the Constitution. So for every country there were separate constitutions will be there. That only we are discussing today, our Indian Constitution. Yes or no? That only already we discussed about the picture also. This is our book, Indian Constitution of India. Means again this book is also we are see the statue of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He will be in his hand, the book will be also is there. Yes or no? That book is only this Constitution of India. So likewise every country Our neighborhood country, Nepal country is also constitution is there. Understand? A basic rules and regulations, a set of basic laws that was governed by a country, means how to we are ruling and what were the basic and mainly nature of the country, and what were the rights and duties of the citizens who are living in their countries, what are their rights and duties. Means every game, like we have some rules and regulations, no? Or every schools is there, or every colleges are there, or any institution are there, there are separate timings will be there. So likewise every country also we having the rules and regulations. Again, that is known as the constitution. Okay, already constitution we know already meaning. So again, what is the word? This is English word. So here the constitution is a English word. What is the meaning of the word? What is the origin? What is the origin of the constitution? Very, very important. Origin means how the word is there. Today there are number of languages are there. Yes or no? So likewise number of languages are there. This is the constitution. It is a word. It is a English word. But this English word comes from Latin language. Origin of the constitution, very, very important. They can ask for bits in an application method. If they want to ask, they will ask what is that. Direct to question is the word constitution comes from which language? That is know everybody, Latin language, the word. So English word or English language comes from another languages. Understand? Directly English language is not available. It comes number of languages. Likewise the constitution term comes from Latin language. That word is that constitutio. What is that word? Constitutio. In this Latin language, constitutio means rules and regulations. So they take this word and they convert it as a constitution word. They can ask the application method also. First everybody know constitution, Indian constitution have rules and regulations, everybody. So in an application method present they are asking that the word constitution origin from Latin language. That word is the constitutio, meaning rule or charter. Understand? Means or charter also we can say. Charter means rules and regulation that compulsory we should follow that country. Yes or no? So likewise this is the origin of the constitution. Understand what I am saying? First, what is constitution means? Rules and regulations that compulsory every citizen of their country compulsory should follow. What is the nature of the country or basic rules and regulations and govern the how the governance is there. Understand? So the constitution origin also the word. And next one is origin is completed. We know Latin word. Yes or no? How many types of constitutions are there? There are number of constitution. Even if you are going today markets, number of mobile phones also are there. So likewise there are number of constitutions are there. 3 types of constitutions are there. How many types? 3 types. One is written constitution. Example India. Yes or no? Example India is a written constitution. Already we seen that book. Means those all rules and regulations we will write in a book with our own hands, the total rules and regulations. Yes or no? That is written document. Written one type. And second one is unwritten. Means no rules and regulations will be there, but those rules and regulations they will not written in a book. We say today rules and regulations compulsory we should follow, but those rules and regulations we can written in a book. Likewise India already we are shown in the constitution, that is like a book. Like this book we can write, but some of the constitutions will be there, they will not written in a book. Understand? They will not written in a book, that is unwritten we will say. Example United Kingdom, England. Yes or no? United Kingdom, England only, no? Again another name for England, Great Britain also we can say. Great Britain, don't confuse this. They will ask these 3 same names only. UK we can say United Kingdom, or we can say England, or we can say Great Britain. These 3 consistively only we will call as England, that is capital London, and this is the colonial country to all over the world. In history also will come. Colonial country, they occupied our India for nearly 200 years ago. Yes or no? More than 200 years ago. But there no rules and regulations are there. Orally only, whatever they say, those rules and regulations are there. That is one type. And second one is rigid constitution. There are 3 types of constitutions are there. Rigid means what? Flexible, compulsory, that rules and regulations cannot be changed. Those rules and regulations cannot be changed in future. That is rigid. These are the three types of constitution. That is basically important. Understand? Before going, that is introduction. What is constitution? That is the Latin name constitutio, means rules and regulations. In the Latin language we take in, and three types of constitutions are there: written constitution, unwritten constitution, and next one is rigid constitution that can't be changed. Example, Australia continent it is, and as also it is a country. And next is Switzerland. Understand? Switzerland, those country is also a rigid constitution, means in future we can't change, but our India following written constitution. Here is the important. India is written constitution, everybody know. So which type of written constitution is following? India following which type of? India following the federalism. Understand? Very important. Federalism, parliamentary, republican government. Federalism, parliamentary, republic constitution. Very important bit in a competitive manner. In shortcut also we can write. In shortcut of what? FPRC we can remember as federalism, parliament, republic constitution. What type of constitution? Written constitution only. But what is the written constitution? They will say there are number of, means we are following which type of rules and regulations? That is federalism, parliament, republic constitution we are following. Recently they are given number of examination in application. We know India is a republic country. Understand? We know India is a secular country. Yes or no? But which type of constitution? The name is that federalism, parliament, republic constitution is following our India. They ask one time like this bit. Understand? Totally they given. India is if it both following, federalism is following, parliamentary following, republic. The total will come in further classes about definition also. About one word we can discuss. Okay, here three types: written, unwritten, rigid. Example, written India, Pakistan. Yes or no? Pakistan is also having separate constitution. Islamabad, India. Yes or no? Next UK is following the unwritten constitution. Rigid constitution means they cannot change. If they want to change their rules and regulations, means it is very toughest. Rigid means very strong. Means their constitution, rules and regulations cannot change. But in our India, it is a written constitution, but it is rigid and flexible also. Rigid and flexible means we can change those rules and regulations. We can change those rules and regulations also. Understand? So here those rigid and flexible rules and regulations are also, we can change those rules and regulations also. The written constitution, that is three types of written constitutions. So here come to the point. So what is constitution completed? Three types of constitutions are also completed. Means here historical background we should go. What is the historical background? Historical background. Historical background. Historical background. So mainly here historical background of our constitution. So before India ruling, so everybody know. So everybody know historical background. So mainly here historical background means, so before that mainly in the year in 1928, in the year 1928, Motilal Nehru, one of the person, and he is the Jawaharlal Nehru's father is Motilal Nehru. He written the constitution. So mainly he written the constitution before India getting the independence. He written the constitution. So those rules and regulations in 1928 he written as a Nehru report. Understand? That Nehru report. Before writing this constitution, several constitutions our Indians they written, means rules and regulations. India should be like this in the future. So like this they have a plan how the India should be there. So that's why they written Nehru report in the year 1928. That is historical background of Indian historical background to prepare the constitution. Understand? 1928 Nehru report. That is, Nehru report was Motilal Nehru. Motilal Nehru, he written the constitution. In this constitution, it is a very short rules and regulations that we need equality, we need fraternity, we need universal adult franchise, and they sent it to the British government. But they rejected the Nehru report also. We will not give. Why? Because the rules and regulations that was written by Motilal Nehru also before we are struggling to get the independence, they rejected the Nehru report 1928. So, but after what happened in 1929, our government. So, in 1929, yet one player, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he was the meeting at Lahore session. What session? Lahore. Indian National Congress meetings will be conducted every year. Everybody know? Yes or no? Indian National Congress Party will conducted meetings every year. Those every year meetings in 1929, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru at Lahore session, he declared that India get independence. Sir, what India get independence, sir? Means they conducted the meetings and they started one resolution. Understand what is that? They started the one resolution. Resolution means what? Rules and regulations what they were accepted. Those rules and regulations, whatever they accepted, those rules and regulations, they demanded the Britain government, we need Purna Swaraj. Very, very important. In 1929, Lahore session, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as its president, understand, president, then he demanded the Purna Swaraj, complete independence we need. Purna Swaraj. We don't need any type of rules and regulations. We need complete independence, he declared that. Understand? On behalf of this, every year 1930 January 26, January 26, every year they are celebrating Independence Day. Understand what I am saying? Today we are celebrating Independence Day. Yes or no? We are celebrating the Independence Day. What? August 15th we are celebrating Independence Day. Yes or no? Next January 26, we are celebrating Republic Day. What is the differences between August 15th and January 26th? So August 15th, officially the Britishers given independence for us. Officially they transferred the total powers. Here January 26th, we are celebrating as a Republic Day. Yes or no? January. Why? Because whatever the rules and regulations we written, already we discussed how we are preparing the constitution. We written the books, no? Those rules and regulations we accepted on that day. From January 26, we are following. January 26, 1950, we are following the rules and regulations what we written in a book. Understand? That book in a constitution. Understand? Those rules and regulations we are following January 26, 1950. So that's why we are celebrating as a republic. Already the constitution writing also completed. So though we will discuss all this. So here mainly historical background is completed. After that, demand of the Constitution Assembly. Very, very important. Demand of the Constituent Assembly. Demand of the Constituent Assembly. Already we know what is Constitution. Yes or no? Now, demand for the Constituent Assembly. So before there are number of rules and regulations that was written by the Britishers. There are number of acts. There are number of charts are there. But we demanded we need Constituent Assembly. Sir, what is Constituent Assembly? Assembly means what? Meeting. Yes or no? A group of persons means give the permission. We to write the constitution, whatever the constitution we write in, those rules and regulations we should follow. Means a convention also we can say. Convention means a group of people, those people they will write the rules and regulations. Understand? Those rules and regulations for writing they are demanding. But the British government they were not accepted for the Constituent Assembly. Sir, we are saying it. So who written the constitution? Simply we are saying Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Yes, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar play a important role in the writing of the constitution. But who wrote the constitution means Constitution Assembly members they were written. But India is struggling for getting the demand for the Britishers. For we need complete constituent assembly. But they are not giving. అంటే మనము కాన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ అసెంబ్లీ మన రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ రాసుకోవడానికి మనం డిమాండ్ చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాం. అండర్స్టాండ్? అసలు మనం కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ రాసుకోవడానికి మనకు కాన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ అసెంబ్లీ కావాలి. దట్ వాజ్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ బై ద బ్రిటిషర్స్. వన్ ఐడియా వాజ్ గివెన్ బై వన్ పర్సన్. దట్ పర్సన్ నేమ్ ఈజ్ నోన్ యాజ్ ఎంఎన్ రాయ్ in 1934. Very very important. In 1934 one person that is belongs to West Bengal, MN Roy, he has an idea. There are, we are writing Nehru report, we written, yes or no, there are number of persons, they are written their own constitution. India should be like this in the future, India should be like this. But practically, officially nothing but practically he thinks that we should need constituent assembly. A group of people should be there to accepted to writing the constitution. That should be accepted by the Britishers. That should be accepted with the permission of the Britishers. So that's why he was an idea. In 1934, MN Roy. Understand? Very very important on base of the. And then they will ask for an bit. How the bit will be there? So which of the person has an idea for writing the constituent assembly, not constitution? There will give Ambedkar also will give answer, they will give MN Roy also. But writing the constitution means BR Ambedkar we say. But constituent assembly is differs. Understand? Here MN Roy, he has an thought. He is a basic principle, he got an idea that MN Roy in 1934 he need the constitution. So that's why they were demanding to write in the constitution, we need the constituent assembly also. But they are not given the permission for the constituent assembly. But they given dominant status according to the 1935 Government India Act. What is that? 1935 Government India Act. Government India Act. Government India means they given self rule according to this. But they want to give the self rulers. Means autonomous, we will say. Autonomous means self-rule, but we should compulsory depend upon the Britishers. That is the Government of India Act 1935. According to this only, according to Government of India Act only, we written the constitution. We will say the soul of the constitution also. On behalf of whatever the rules and regulations they given the Britisher, maximum in 1935, those rules and regulations only will be there. So that is the constituent assembly. What is constituent assembly? We are demanding. Understand? So what is demanding also? And again, one August offer is there. So in 1940 what happened? Already we know Second World War was happening 1939 to 1945. 1939 to 1945 the Second World War happening, and Britain government is also participating. Yes, with the Axis power along with the Germany. Why? Because of Germany attacked the Hitler he was. So Britain is participating. So the Britain government announces without concern of our Indian government. Understand? According to 1935 they given permission according to self rule. Yes, but they were not without informing the Indian National Congress leaders or Indians. They given a statement that Indians also will be participated in the World War, Second World War. So that's why they came in the month of August. In the month of August 1940, they came to our India for making the decision to give support to the Britishers. But they were not given the support. Why? Because we are asking that after completion of the World War, we need the complete independence we should need. So that's why there are number of demands are also they came for writing the Constituent Assembly. That is in the month of August it was happened. So that's why it is known as August offer. Understand? This August offer was also rejected by the Indian National Congress as well as the Muslim League. Why? Because in these August offers they were can't given or they can't give clear assurance. Assurance means promise that after completion of the Second World War we are giving the independence to. They were not there. At that time, which party is there? Conservative party is ruling our Britain. At government. Which party? Conservative party. At the time, Conservative party is ruling and a coalition government is there at the time of Britain. Coalition government means, you know, if any party does not get majority, two or three parties combine and they will form the government. That is known as the coalition government. So likewise there are number of demands were also came for setting the Constitution Assembly. But at last, so after that cabinet mission plan, after completion of the August plan, August it is also rejected. Then again the Britishers came again in the 1942 also they came to convince Indians to participate in the Second World War on behalf of the Britain government. Britain government ki support cheyamani. But we are asking, we need complete independence and we are demanding the Constituent Assembly. We need constitution. Demanding, if they given permission to written the Constitution means we will write. And again, the Constituent Assembly should be written by Indians only without involving any of the others. Means Britons are also, they should not involve in the writing of the Constitution. That is the main demand. But those members they were not given permissions to write the Constitution. If they are written the Constitution also, how the Nehru report is rejected. In 1928, father of Jawaharlal Nehru, Motilal Nehru. So likewise they were rejecting. Understand? So likewise they given one offer also, those offer also. Indian National Congress Party was also rejected. Indian National Congress Party, it was established in the year 1885. Yes or no? Indian National, it was also rejected. Then in 1942, again, Winston Churchill at the time Prime Minister. In 1942, Winston Churchill is the Prime Minister. Winston Churchill, very important. Winston Churchill, he is the Prime Minister of England at that time. Prime Minister of England in 19. He sent one of the his ministers. Understand? He sent ministers to talk with, or to like a mediation to solve the problem. What is that problem? To join on behalf of the Britain on behalf of the Second World War 1939 to 1945. Again in 1942, Japan is also attacking. Japan is also attacking against the England and whatever the occupying the places. So that's why compulsory again Winston Churchill they sent to talk with the Indian National Congress leaders and Muslim League leaders. So here also they are demanding that after completion of the Second World War, we need independence. So here also they were not accepted. They are giving assurance, not giving assurance. Again Muslim League also boycotted. Yes or no? Muslim League also boycotted here. Muslim League also. Here Muslim League also boycotted. Why? Because the Muslims are demanding the separate constitutions. They are also separate. So in which year Muslim League was established? 1906. Muslim League was established for the support of the Muslim minorities, for the rights of the Muslim people. Yes or no? So likewise they sent 3 persons. That is known as famous Cripps mission also we will say. We will say the Cripps mission we will say. This Cripps mission is also failed. Understand? Cripps mission, because 3 members that sent in which year? 1942 the Cripps mission was sent. Why? Because to talk with. But our Indian government, they are asking the demand of the Constituent Assembly. They are demanding about the Constituent Assembly. So in Cripps mission, the 3 persons are there. That is, one is Stafford Cripps. Stafford Cripps. So he is the important person. Next Lawrence. And next Alexander. These 3 members came to our India for talk with the Indian National Congress leaders. So this Cripps mission is also failed. So on behalf of the Cripps mission failed, Mahatma Gandhi ji started the Quit India movement and he given a slogan, do or die also he given a slogan. Yes or no? That is difference. So likewise Cripps mission, Stafford Cripps, he is the head of one of the mission. He sent, but our Indian members demanding the Constituent Assembly. But the demand was also not fulfilled by the Britishers. Not fulfilled by the Britishers. So that's why again they rejected. Mahatma Gandhi ji established Quit India movement. He established the Quit India movement for getting the complete independence. So at that time also Constituent Assembly also. So mainly here the Constituent Assembly cabinet mission plan. Here the bit is very important. Who given permission for cabinet Constituent Assembly means cabinet mission plan. Given the permission to set up in 1946. Cabinet mission plan given set up to write the Constitution. At last Indian they given the Constituent Assembly. But here, how they are written the constitution? Who will written these rules and regulations? They have one idea how these persons will be elected. So that's why, so mainly at the time of India getting the independence, so mainly we have the population nearly 39 crores. What is the population at the time of India getting? 39 crores of population are there in our India. So they divided the ratio into 1:1 million. Means 1 million means how many lakhs? 10 lakhs. So for 1 million, one member will be as a elected representative. Understand? So the cabinet mission plan and who approved the constituent assembly? Cabinet mission plan in 1946 they given permission to establish the constituent assembly. Understand? So that is here. So we will discuss now constituent assembly. So here constituent assembly. So here they elected nearly 389 members. They elected the 389 members. How many members? 389 members on behalf of the ratio 1:10 lakhs. So these 389 members, how they will be elected? They were elected indirectly. What is that? Indirectly they will be elected. That is the first point in constituent assembly. Very, very important. Number of bits will come for this. Because of we are preparing the constitution. From here, very important topic this is constituent assembly. Understand? So indirectly the people will be elected these. So how this process will be there? Already we in provinces the elections were conducted. No? Provinces means present we are calling the states. But before at the time of the Britishers we will call as a provinces. There are 11 provinces are there. Yes sir, no? Madras provinces, Bengal provinces, yes sir, United provinces means present Uttar Pradesh. There are 11 provinces. They divided the Britishers and ruled. Understand? The Britishers ruled only 70% of our India only. Understand? 70% of our India only they ruled. Remaining 30% was under the control of princely states. Example, Nizams. Nizams were also, they were lastly ruled nearly 1948. Nizams. The Britishers, they were not occupied. Junagadh. Likewise, there are number of princely states were there. Nearly 552 princely states are there that was not occupied by the Britishers. Yes or no? So likewise here also only they occupied 70% and 30% we can say. So these members how they are elected? 389 members. How they are divided? Means on the population. Already we discussed 39 crores of population. In these 389 they divided into two. How Britishers also India, you know, British India is there. They want to give the importance to princely states. So that's why they divided into 290, 2 plus 4. And here they given about for 93 princely states. For 93 they given for princely states. For princely states they can appointed the 93 members to written the constitution. Understand? Here they given 292 plus 4 means total 296 we can say. 296. But why I am divided? These 292 members will come from 11 provinces. Means the states, present we are calling states now. 11 provinces. 11 provinces like states. These 292 members will be elected. Understand? Again these 4 members will elected from Chief Commissioner. What is that? Chief Commissioner of Provinces. Means these 4 provinces will under the control of the Chief Commissioner. Means directly from the England they are controlling. But here these princely states each governor will be there. Understand? For 11 provinces 11 governors will be there and chief governor, viceroys they will rule. But these 4 members will rule by the Chief Commissioner. Here is the important, they can ask the bit. Chief Commissioner, what were the places they will give? What were the places the Chief Commissioner appointed by the, which places they will ask? Or otherwise they will give 4 places and they will remove. Suppose example, first we discuss these 4. In these 4 also we can in a shortcut manner we can remove. In a shortcut manner we can will be there. First one A, B, C, D. Understand? These 4 manners, these 4 states are there. Understand what I am saying? So here I come to D, Delhi. The Delhi was, it is also province. Directly by the Chief Commissioner they are ruling. Here one member will be appointed. Understand? Here Coorg. Understand? Coorg means it is a place in present Karnataka. Karnataka, it is one district. Understand? Present it is in the Karnataka state, Kurg. Here British Baluchistan. Understand? British Baluchistan. British Baluchistan. Here Ajmer. Present it is in Rajasthan. Ajmer Merwar. Ajmer Merwara we can say. These are the four. We can remember. They will ask how they will give like the bids. Means 4 options. Means 2 states will be there. What were the 2 states or what were the 4 states that was under the control of the chief commissioner? They will ask. They will give that these 4 will give interchangeably, they will give, and they will add the United Provinces, they will add Bombay, they will add Jammu, they will add Nizam government. So likewise, but we should know these 4. Understand? These 4 chief commissioners, A, B, C, D, like Ajmer Merwar, present it is in Rajasthan state, and here British Baluchistan, and C, Kurg, it is in Karnataka. Understand? Next Delhi. These 4 places, 4 members will be elected. This is important here. This 292, this is we already know, but it is commonly everybody know. 292 members from 11 provinces will be directly elected by a single transferable vote. That is important. We are saying that indirect election, it is already common, but today the paper setter members are also, they are giving an application method, that is single transferable vote. That is very, very important. Single transferable vote. Single transfer, very, very important. Then we can say, we will read all about Constituent Assembly, 389 members, 292 members, 4 members, we will remember 93, all this. But they will ask that Constituent Assembly elections were elected by dash process. They will be there, direct will be there, understand, indirect will be there, single transferable will be there, but exact answer will be single transferable. Understand? Means indirect election means what? President elections we are conducted recently. Means directly who are elected representatives. Means MLAs, MLCs, they will elected some of the persons. That is indirect election. Direct elections means the people who are above the age of 18 years, they will cast. That is direct election. But here indirect election was conducted with through single transferable vote. Means in 11 provinces will be there, in 11 provinces government will be there, in 11 provinces MLAs will be there. Those MLAs, they will send the some of the members to the Constituent Assembly. Understand? Total 389 members are there. Constituent Assembly of India. In this Constituent, 292 members will be from 11 provinces, 4 members from the Chief Commissioner from 4 provinces. That 4 provinces are very important. You can remember ABCD, Ajmer, Merwar, Britain, Baluchistan, Kurg, it is a present in Karnataka, and D, Delhi. Understand? This is the Constituent Assembly members. So here the elections were conducted. Elections conducted means all parties will be participated. Indirectly elections. But already Indian National Congress Party, they won in the direct elections. Understand? From 11, 8 provinces were won by Indian National Congress at the time of election. Means almost all seats were covered by the Constituent Assembly Congress members. So some members, they are saying that this is not Constituent Assembly, this is Constituent Congress. Why? Because majority of the people Congress are there. And some members are, they are saying that Constituent Convention it is. Convention meeting, no, to write in the Constitution they are discussing. First we should write in the Constitution means we should select the persons, no. We will not write, they will take a lot of time. Yes or no? If you want to run an industry, or if you want to start a school or any coaching center, then we should have some rules and regulations, and we will ask, we will collect all the information, we will search the people. So like in this method also, our Indian national leaders, they collected the information. Who will the number? So likewise they divided on the basis of the population, 389 members. Here this is are important. Indirect election, single transferable vote. In a manner of single transferable vote, the elections were conducted. So here, this is that.
ఈ దసరా నవరాత్రుల్లో ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ వాళ్ళు అందిస్తున్న స్పెషల్ ఆఫర్స్ ని మీరు కూడా అందుకోవాలి అని అనుకుంటే ముందుగా మీరు ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ వాళ్ళ యాప్ ని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. దీనికి సంబంధించి ప్లే స్టోర్ లోకి వెళ్ళి ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ అనే యాప్ ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి.
ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ దసరా శుభాకాంక్షలతో భారీ డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తోంది. రాష్ట్రంలోనే నంబర్ 1 ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ తో 100% పూర్తి క్లాసుల్ని అందిస్తూ ఆన్లైన్ రంగంలోనే నంబర్ 1 గా రాణిస్తోంది ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్. ఇంకెందుకు ఆలస్యం, వెంటనే మీ గూగుల్ ప్లే స్టోర్ నుండి ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ యాప్ ని ఇప్పుడే డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. ఎస్ఎన్ఎస్ పబ్లికేషన్స్, సక్సెస్ కి ఏకైక చిరునామా.